Hey everybody, welcome to the stream and welcome to another day in Azeroth. Thank you all very much for joining me. How is everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday. That's right, it's only Tuesday. Ooh-wee, look at that inventory. Okay. Let's start with emptying out our inventory. We'll do some first aid here, and then we'll sell as much as we can. Eags, Lael, Larry, Dave, Dream It. Welcome, guys. I guess the plan for today is do all of Dustswallow Marsh. Should be able to get everything else done here today. After that, it might be back to Stranglethorn. We'll have to see what level we are and what our options are. Since we are already level 40, we're going to be at least 41 by the time we're done with Dustswallow. We might even be 42. So we can do the last part of Stranglethorn. We also have Tannerus coming up.
I supply only the finest goods.
Alright, that looks pretty good. Oh, enchanted water, we do not need that. There we go, okay. Let's head out. Cat Lady Jude, welcome to the stream. Pags, thanks for joining us today. Karen, good evening to you. It is another rainy and gray day in Dustswallow. Alright, let's have a look at our map. We have a turn-in at the tower. We have a couple of turn-ins we have to do. We have to go over here to the ogre. God, the music is so loud. We gotta go to the ogre, we gotta go down to Mud Sprocket, we have to go to Tabitha. A lot of running around to do. I want to do the stuff at Tabitha's before we do Mud Sprocket stuff, but it might work better if we just pick every single quest up all at once and just see what we get done. Bring the Defias orders to Ren McGill in the waters off the Dreadmurk shore. Don't know where the Dreadmurk shore is.
Have a good one.
I guess that's probably just over right here. Oh yeah, okay. It's gonna mark it for us. Well, we don't have to think about it at all. Alright, that's our next destination. We're gonna head right up there and see what's going on with that one, because I don't really know these quests. I haven't done a lot of post TBC Dustwallow Marsh on Alliance. So these Defias quests, I don't know what's going on or where they lead. So we're going to do that first. Let's just go down to the beach. We'll go right up the coast. Valnencho, welcome to the stream, man. Just look at how long the stream has gone on so far. You've missed exactly that much time. Like, however much time the stream is run when you get here, you have missed all of that. That's it. Now, what specifically that time holds? Well, it depends on the length of time. In this case, the number is a small one. But you never really miss anything. It's just the general goings-on of life. We come here, we play WoW, and, you know, that has certain similarities and certain qualities to it every day. Pags, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here and hanging out with us. Glad we can keep you company throughout the day. Carrie, good morning to you. Thomas, thanks for being here. Welcome. Larry, thanks for joining us. Alright, so I do kind of remember these water quests. We have to, like, go to salvage piles.
See you later.
And do something at salvage piles.
Have a good one.
Bring the toolkit and damage diving gear to Ren McGill. Okay, we gotta get the toolkit and the diving gear first. Toolkit and the diving gear, I think, are gonna be in one of the camps, either on this island or a nearby island. Let's look for shiny stuff, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Well, now that's the toolkit. We need the damaged diving gear also. Which doesn't seem to be here at the moment. But we do have a chest. Aha. Damaged diving gear. There we go.
Hey there. See you around. See you later. Be careful.
We have to bring back 6 salvage strong boxes. Now we're going to go to the piles of debris, and we are going to use Nothing. Maybe we're gonna click it. Okay. Maybe we just have to get close and click it. Or we could open the supply bag, and then that could give us the items we need to properly do the quest. Look at that. So now we have water breathing, and here's the item we gotta use. Requires shipwreck debris. Is this not shipwreck debris? Oh wait, oh we gotta go down below. Oh, I see. So they mark it on the surface, but we're gonna have to go under the water to actually salvage it. I guess that makes sense. It's not all just floating at the top. We're gonna get ambushed by murlocs. I appreciate that they gave us underwater breathing for this one. Oh, when we get ambushed, we don't get an item. That's really rude. I thought we'd kill him, we'd still get the item. We are going to have to wait for him to come back to us, because we are never catching him down in the water. Oh, he died. Very nice. Gotta love that bleed damage. I thought for this kind of helmet to work, it had to have like an air hose connected to somewhere on the surface. I thought that's how these helmets worked. I guess we're gonna go with magic. Magic must be how it works.
can I do for you? Have a good one. See you around for the Alliance.
Go tell Jaina. Okay, we'll do that.
Be careful.
I wonder if that's going to chain into more quests. Alright, so now we gotta head all the way over here to turn in this quest to this random ogre. Then we'll head down here. Then we'll head down to Mudsprocket, we'll pick up everything, then we'll go to Tabitha. That's the route. Lael, Valheim is finally going 1.0? No way. What's the date on that? No. They can't even... They don't even know how to count that high. There's no way they can go to 1.0. I don't believe it. But they've only been in early access for what, like a decade? It hasn't been a decade, but it's been a long time. Like, come on now. You know, finally, we just decided, yeah, maybe now we can call this 1.0. Jesus. Like, how much content did they get into the game before they called it 1.0? I don't know. They finished the world map. Okay, I mean, I guess if that's the whole, if that was really the vision they had the whole time, and they weren't just adding more and more and more content, like if they were like, this was the world we wanted to make the whole time, then sure, absolutely. You know, take 10 years in early access, I guess. Oh, it's 2021, so it's not as old as I thought. For some reason in my mind, that game has been in early access for way too long. Yeah, I definitely want to play Valheim when it comes out to 1.0. I'm gonna have to see if they have an actual, like, a release date or what. Because I'm definitely going to play that. This time, I might even learn how to pilot the boat. Maybe the boat controls have been updated since the last time I played. Anything's possible. In 1.0, anything is possible. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, actually. I had no idea they were ever gonna say the game was done, call it 1.0. But I always thought, well, if they do that, then I'll definitely go back and play it again. The game's peaceful for the most part. Yes and no. The game seems peaceful on the surface, but at any moment you could have your face caved in by a troll. You know, you could just be like mining some ore and then smash, and you're running through for your life because you haven't figured out how to kill trolls yet. It's pointy things. Spoilers, you kill trolls with pointy things. Spears, arrows. But yeah, so it's peaceful until it's not. It's peaceful and then like your base gets raided. It has a very good like juxtaposition of emotions where you can just be out chopping wood Or all of a sudden you could be in a struggle fighting for your life. And I really like that about it. I really like the juxtaposition between like very chill moments of gameplay interspersed by like pure terror or frustration or just like, you know, fighting bosses, stuff like that. It's gonna be good. Oh god. People don't like me. Somebody just chained away like all of them. I don't know if like going in here like this is a good idea, but we're gonna try it. Oh no, wait, what? Where's the quest giver? What is going on? I thought this tower was going up. Oh, I have no idea what the problem is with this quest, and I'm gonna have to like get somewhere safe and read it. Unless maybe I don't even know. I can't even begin to speculate. Maybe it's like a PvP thing. Maybe the horde side killed the mob I needed. That's all I can think of. The deserters. It's like I'm supposed to be able to go turn this quest in, but they're all aggressive. I don't get it. Get information about Wreath from Balos Jaken and the deserters in Dustwallow Marsh. It's like, go talk to this guy, but everybody here is aggressive. The local lieutenant seems to be Balos Yakin. If you see if you can get information out of him. Be warned, he may be a tough nut to crack. Oh, okay. Maybe I am just supposed to beat him up. It's a turn-in though, so I don't really understand what's happening, but I'm gonna kill everything here. And if I kill every single thing here and we still don't know what's going on, I'm gonna move on. And that's level 41. Nice. Second wind is really nice, actually. Especially, for some reason, I remember this being really useful in Ungoro Crater. I don't know why I have that memory. Maybe there's lots of stuns and stuff that happen there. Whenever you're... Oh, or immobilized. You generate rage and health. I really like Second Wind. Your rend and deep wound abilities increase. I think I can grab both of these. I guess I'll start with Blood Frenzy. It's increasing damage on bleeding targets. But we're gonna get Second Wind as well. Yeah, there he is. I mean, he's not a turn-in. Maybe we beat him up and he turns passive? Then we turn in the quest to him? Indy, good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I'm just gonna pick up everything. Wanted Goreclaw the Ravenous. I think this is the giant raptor. Catch a dragon by the tail. Gizix Grime Gurgle. Oh, Grime Gurgle, what a name. Want you to bring him 8 wormtail stalks. Grime Gurgle. That one's gonna stick with me.
Have a good one.
I believe those are plants we pick up off the ground.
I got the best deals anywhere. Hurry back.
And Brog wants Bloodfen feathers. Bloodfen. Dragonkin? Black Dragonkin? No. Feathers. Raptor feathers. Okay. Raptor feathers. Because raptors wear feathers. For whatever reason. I don't know if they have feathers or if they wear the feathers. I could probably stand to have, oh no, we got level 35 food. I guess we're good with food. Sell you and sell you. Let's not sell our Berserker Helm. Let's re-equip the Berserker Helm, because we have the diving helmet equipped.
Glad I could help.
Alright, I think we're still gonna head right over to Tabitha's hut. And then we have some random quests in various places. This one is in the Dire Maw, or Grim Totem camp area. These two, I don't know what these are, so eventually we're gonna have to check those out. And then we got Nat Pagel down here we gotta talk to eventually. We were stuck in combat there for a minute.
How are you? Safe travel.
Direhorn Raiders kill 12 Direhorn Grim Totem.
See you around.
And then, oh yeah, the Zeppelin crash. That's what those other quests were. So we have that breadcrumb. Let's see. Tierra of the Deep. Which one is this? Is this Sunken Temple? Or is this Maradon? Because we'll probably do Sunken Temple at some point. I mean, we've done it on prior characters, but I don't think we're doing Maradon again.
Safe travels.
Take it, it should categorize it.
Light bless you.
Oh, it's Zul'Farrak. Oh, that's really nice. I don't know why I thought it was Maradon or Sunken Temple. It's Zul'Farrak. Very cool. Okay, well, we're certainly going to do that when the time comes.
Hey there.
Grim Totem weapons. Test the captured totem on 10 modeled oh, we're not. I don't think we're doing this. I'll give it one shot. Because it was being really stupid last time we tried it, and I just would rather not deal with it. 6 vials of marsh venom we can do. Yeah, I'm not going to mess around with this totem one very much. Unless it seems to be working. See, the trick of it is we have to be in the quagmire. And we have to be fighting and standing in the quagmire, and the totem has to be in the quagmire. And if it's not, we don't get credit. The other thing is it has a long cooldown, much longer than the time it takes to kill a mob. So you kind of have to drop it somewhere in the quagmire where you think you can pull 2 mobs to it at least. We're in the quagmire, we're going to place it here. So I'm going to have to pull this guy back until he starts getting zapped by this thing. Yeah. I should be safe to kill him, I should kill him, I should get quest credit. If I kill him and I don't get quest credit, we are not doing this quest. Because that's what happened last time I tried this. Okay, so far so good. Let's try pulling this guy over to it. I don't want to fight that level 41 right now. I think maybe we have a quest for him later. I don't have a quest for him right now. Fortunately. Okay, so it's working today. We'll keep at it as long as it seems to be working properly. See, now we've killed 2 of them. Can I pull a 3rd one? Because technically I still have time. No, I don't think I'm gonna get him back in time. See, now I'm in a bind. Now I have to stand here and do nothing for 30 seconds. Then I gotta place this totem down, except I'm looking around and I'm seeing there's no other Crocolus nearby. There's nobody else I'm gonna be able to pull to this totem. It's still gonna be on cooldown. Like, oh, I don't like this quest at all. I pulled this guy too early. I don't think we're gonna do this quest. Unless we just do it like slowly over time, like whenever I happen to be traveling through the quagmire, maybe we see a Crocolus, we drop this and we kill it. Like maybe we just do this, but not in a focused sort of way, because man, this quest sucks. I think I want to head up to the Grim Totem place. And I want to work on those. And then we'll slink back through here on the way out and see if we can kill a few more Crocolus and see if we can just do it piecemeal. And they need to get rid of the cooldown on items like this. Like this should be obvious classic plus QOL. Anytime an item has a big cooldown, like a minute long, that has to be reduced. Either get rid of it entirely, make it like an average combat takes about 15 seconds. There's no reason to punish people for doing it faster. Just make it a 15-second cooldown. Make the item stay up for a full minute, but make the ability to place the item every 15 seconds. I don't care if it doesn't make sense from a roleplay perspective. Well, they won't touch stuff like that. Because you'd have to play the game to know about that in order to think, hey, maybe this is something we could change and make better. All that stuff that's in the game will be exactly the same as it is today. So we're killing these guys. We also need weapon stands. I think there are like weapon racks we need. Am I making up the weapon racks? Yes, I'm making up the weapon racks. Weapon racks must be a Cataclysm thing. And there are no weapon racks. Just killing them, and we're working our way towards this quest back in the tent. My quest log is full. Oh dear. Okay. I don't know. There we go. For over 20 years, I've wondered, why does this spider not attack these guys? Why do these guys not kill the giant spider? This giant spider is just like hanging out right next to this guy. For over 20 years he's been hanging out there. It's obviously just like a slightly misplaced spawn. There's not really supposed to be a giant spider right there next to the Tauren. But he's been there. He's been there forever. He's always going to be there. And every time I see him, I'm just like, come on. Just come on. Just get rid of the damn spider. Doesn't belong there. Well, let's put him out of his misery now. Oh, also, don't we have to release the raptors here? I think we have to release raptors here. Blackhoof Village. What? I don't know where that is. But it's not this place. So that's not getting done right now. What am I in combat with? Okay, I'm just stuck in combat. That's been happening a lot today. Or I've just been stuck in combat for indiscernible reasons. Alright, we're in the quagmire. Let's see. Anything likely? We got a crocolisk right here. Let's drop the totem. Let's get this one. It's a minute 30 for this item. It's in the upper right. Yeah, I just don't know where it would be. I've been all through this area, and I have no idea where in the upper right it would be. Like, is it on an island? Like, I've been through here, I feel like. There's no settlements here. I don't know. Well, we'll go check it out again someday. I'm not gonna rush off to it right now. I mean, multiple people have told me it's in the upper right of the map. But from my experience, I've been in the upper right of the map and I'm just not sure where it could be. So obviously the failure is just with me not looking around enough. Like, somebody told me yesterday, I ignored it. I ignored it because I thought I'd scouted the area properly. Someone just told me just now, and now I'm realizing I must not have scouted the area properly. It's in the upper right. I mean, we'll find it if we find it.
See you later.
I don't know if anything's gonna send me back up that way.
You need something for the Alliance.
I'm gonna go out to the Zeppelin crash and do those quests. Yeah, Lael, I played V-Rising when it first came out to early access or whatever. It was pretty fun. At the time, my PC sucked so bad it couldn't run it well, which is hilarious. This PC obviously could. Sometimes I can get into like survival craft stuff, other times I can't. Valheim was one of the times when I was actually able to get into survival craft. It's something that I often bounce off of. As soon as they ask me to build a house, I'm like, I need floor, walls, roof? Like, cause I'm just not, I don't have architectural vision. That's what holds me back in games like that. It's like, I just don't have the vision to build cool stuff.
Be careful out there. Yeah, what do you want? If you ever need anything.
I just need 4 walls, a roof, and a bed. Which I think for people gets boring after a while. Mr. Santa, good evening to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. We're not getting zapped. Why are all these quests so troublesome? We got the totem one, now we have this one. We were getting zapped when we started fighting him, and then whatever, the zapping is sporadic and random. Like, oh look, you're getting zapped, but then if you're not paying attention, maybe you stop getting zapped at the wrong moment. Oh no. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. What else can I do right now? What else can I do right now? Really nothing. At this level, like we can do Cathedral. I'm not doing this right, am I? This isn't about killing them, is it? This isn't about killing them at all. It's about clicking the item and not killing them. That's why we're failing. And they also have to be zapped, but you have to click the item. I like how sometimes they work and sometimes they don't work. Whether or not they do the thing with the zappy is completely optional for them, apparently. Cool, cool, cool. So the only pylon that always works is the one right by the Zep. The other ones, they turn on and off. No telling when they're going to turn on or off.
Time is money, friend.
Was that all she has for us? Was these two?
Have a good one, be good.
Plate belt with strength and stamina. Oh, that's really nice. We don't have a plate belt.
Glad I could help.
I guess all that was worth it. There we go. Well, we have the Scarlet Belt, but then again, I don't need the set bonus. Because the set bonus is really, it's nothing, basically. I'm really close to Nat Pagel. Maybe we should head out there. Very nice. He's got a cozy little setup here.
You need something? Have a good one. Safe travels.
Test his new fish bait.
Have a good one. See you later.
This is the one to extend our fishing. It's like a bunch of different fish. We need Swamp of Sorrows fish, we need Desolus fish, we need Feralus fish, we need Stranglethorn fish. Okay, yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Swim over to the wrecked ship. The wrecked ship. We saw a wrecked ship. If you survive, let me know how it works. Oh god, what's he talking about? Okay, okay, I see. We're gonna attract a bunch of sharks. I don't know if I've ever done this quest. Oh, there we go. Just the one shark. Perfect.
Hello. See you around. Safe travels.
Alright, what do I want to do now? Mud Sprockets. Oh, you know what? I'm not certain that I got the flight point at Mud Sprocket. It would be very much like me to not have done that. So maybe I ought to run back there really quick before this dungeon kicks off. Got ourselves a cathedral group. We have 2 priests, a paladin that doesn't know if he's going to tank or DPS, and a mage. I have told him that I can tank or DPS and that he should do whatever he prefers, and he has not responded with his preference. That doesn't really leave me in a great position to make the choice of what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tank, and just we'll just do that. Unless I see that he has a shield equipped. If he has a shield equipped, then I'm probably gonna DPS, which will be a lot of the same button pressing anyway. Mr. Santa, I'm not sure if Shamis use a one-hander and a shield these days for Elemental and Resto, or if they just use a staff. I really don't know. I'm sure that a shield and a one-hander is an option. But I don't know if maybe sometimes a staff isn't just a simpler solution. No idea. Is our Hearthstone set the Theramore? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotta warn you though, as an elemental shaman, that shield is gonna stay on your back like 98% of the time. Like visually, aesthetically, unfortunately, That shield is gonna stay on your back as an Ellie Shami in retail. Like, it's like your guy pulls it out for a second and then you cast and then like it's put away. I don't know. You'll have to see it. See if you like it. Because it's not like he's gonna have it out like using it. That's the weird thing about them equipping shields. Is like, it's a cool like lore thing for them to do shields and one-handers, but in retail they're gonna spend all their time casting. They're not even ever gonna have their shield out. It's kind of weird. That's why they need shaman tanks in the game, because like there needs to be a reason for a shaman to use a shield, because a shield and a one-hander is a really iconic shaman stuff. But the way like Elemental is played, the way it is played out visually, you don't use the shield, it's never in your hand. It's weird. Is this the quagmire right here? No, this is the dragon merc, so the totem isn't going to work in this area. There were shaman tanks in SOD. Yeah, we know. We played SOD. The NA servers got the new nameplates. Oh, yeah. I saw those new nameplates and they look really freaking slick. Typically, my player names and stuff are turned off. But I'm gonna have to, like, check those out. We're gonna start up a Void Demon Hunter tomorrow, so we will see. We'll see how that goes. I don't really know if this group is ever going to actually do Cathedral or not. I'm not headed to the stone. The Paladin's not headed to the stone. The party leader is AFK, and nobody knows what's going on. One of the priests says, "What were we doing again?" And the Paladin, who's not going anywhere, like, we're not going anywhere, he says, well, the party leader's AFK, so we don't even know. So I don't know, you know, and this is why I say, like, well, hey, just give us the automated group finder. Look, this group isn't going to go out. This group went through the trouble of putting itself together just so we can sit and party for a little while and have everybody continue doing their own thing, and nobody wants to be the one that runs to the stone. Because why would you want to? You just want to keep doing what you're doing until the dungeon's about to start. And so, like, let's just teleport there. The group comes together, we go do the dungeon, we go home. It's really easy. And apparently that's all anybody wants to do. They don't want to go run to the stone to summon. Nobody wants to do it. It's some kind of onerous task that has to be done, but nobody wants to do it. We never grab the flight point. See, look at that. Either way, glad I could come back and at least do that. We took our time getting here.
Yeah, what do you want? Hurry back. Yo! Glad I could help!
Mantar, good evening, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna sit in this group to see how long this group stays together without actually doing any content. I have no real, like, hope or attachment to the idea this group will ever go do a dungeon, but I'm gonna sit here to see how long it lasts. Just oh, there we go, we lost the pally. Okay, I'm gonna keep sitting here until it all falls apart or we get kicked. Or until we do the run. Like, I mean, anything could happen. Weirder things have happened. Weirder things have happened than 5 people in WoW having the ambition to actually go to a dungeon. So maybe it could happen. What made me get into WoW content? Well, I've been playing the game for 18 years when Classic came out. I'd been wanting to run a YouTube channel. I've been doing that for a couple years prior to Classic coming out. So when Classic came out and my YouTube channel was budding, it was kind of an obvious, conclusion. It just kind of came together at the right time. Did we invite this guy back? He gets invited back. He says, "This is the last time." This is the last time? How many times have you left just to be brought back, just to not do the run? How many times has that happened exactly? Ooh. I don't know. He got invited back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I wonder if he put himself back in the queue and the leader, the party leader, just pulled him back out. It's like, but I don't think anything has changed. I don't think anybody's going to the stone. Oh, man. Some days I'm just not sure, chat. And this is definitely one of those days. When I was last in Shimmering Flash, did I get the Feralus flight point? Uh-huh. I'm a good little WoW player.
You need something? Have a good one. See you around.
We kicked that pally. Then we kicked the pally and replaced him with a different pally. Oh, that's so rude. That is what happened. He put himself back in the queue. This party leader pulled him out. Took him a minute, realized it was the same guy who just left, kicked him, replaced him with a different paladin. Don't hear. I'm just gonna, I'm like, I'm losing it. We're just hanging out. Let's see if I can, either I'll get kicked or maybe he'll leave. Okay. I know I shouldn't mess with people. Alright, what to now? We can go back to Theramore and turn in all this stuff. I don't really want to use the hearth for that at the moment. Raptor's release happens somewhere in the top right of the map. Theramore prisoners freed. This one also must happen somewhere in the northern corner of the map. I guess we ought to head back up that way, but maybe we should shoot over to Theramore first. What else do we have down here in the south? We could try this Quagmire one. We can try the Crocs. Somebody else left. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. One of the priests left. Okay, well, you know, it's fine. Oh boy. This might be a good placement for the totem. It looks like if we place over here, we should be able to get at least 2 of the Crocolisks. Buddy, I'm not... 3 of the Crocolisks. Buddy, I'm not ready for you yet. We got 15 seconds on this item. Just don't die yet, okay? You must be in the Quagmire. Oh dear god. I somehow got out of the Quagmire. What in the hell? Oh my god. Oh, so lame. That was pretty good placement. Maybe if I put it here, I can pull them over to me. I was like, I finally found a spot with good placement where we can get 3 Crocs with 1 totem, and the game was like, no, you can't put the totem here. This is not the area that the totem is allowed in. Even though it's the same mobs and it's 4 feet from the area, no. You've arbitrarily crossed the line between the Quagmire and the other arbitrary thing that's been written on the map. You must not use the quest item. Okay. This map is very well defined. Maybe I can pull this guy back to it. How much of the questing am I going to finish before this group goes out? It looks like maybe the group leader was working on the Nagaz questline up in Alterac. If that's the case, he might be pretty close to the stone, unless he goes back and turns that in first.
Good day to you. See you later. Safe travels.
Alright, that's all he had for us. Okay. Well, I'd love to go find these Grim Totem. I just don't know if I have time. Well, who knows? I could have another hour before we get summons. Really hard to say. Somewhere over here in the top right of the map. But not over here because there's Murlocs here, and not over here because there's spiders here. So it literally has to be this small piece of land right here. Somewhere there are more Grim Totem guys. It's not Direhorn Post. I forget what they called it. Blackhoof Village. Somewhere there is a Blackhoof Village. Is it this? This looks like a tent. I thought we went back and checked that out, but maybe I didn't. That's gotta be where it is. Because if it's a whole village, it's gonna have some kind of marker on the map. Because even the little outpost has a little marker. So that's gotta be it. Here we go. This looks like Tauren stuff. Yeah, okay. Here it is. So we gotta unleash the raptors. And we got prisoners. There should be prisoners here to free. I wonder if we're gonna need keys. A lot of times we gotta get keys off these. Yeah, see, they have keys. 16% chance to drop a key. I hope it's a little bit better than that. Okay, probably not then. Oh, we're about to be summoned. It's kind of shitty timing. Oh man, I don't even really want to do this now. I don't even want to do it. After all that, like I'm in the middle of this quest that took me forever to find this place. I don't even want to go. It was like 40 minutes ago that I really felt like I needed to do a dungeon to take a break from questing. But then like with all that time, I got through all the quests that were annoying me. And we got into quests that weren't annoying me. It just took too long to get that stuff out. Looks like half the ESO team is going to be fired. I mean, that's not different than every other game studio right now. This is a really bad time to be a really big studio. Because these places are realizing, like a lot of things are happening all at once. We don't need to get into all the specifics. And I'm not going to. But basically, we're realizing we don't need all these corporate jobs. It sucks because like there are some really talented people that are going to lose their jobs. I'm sure of it. Like really talented, really like just invested. I'm sure. But these corporations, because they're run like corporations, they're realizing we don't need all these corporate workers. Like we can make amazing games, but we don't have to have all these corporate cogs in place. We don't have to have these positions. And that's a lot of what's happening. For a few different reasons, and I'm not going to get into those reasons. And so it really sucks. But it's a bad time to be a big game company. Because the whole hemisphere is realizing we don't need all of these corporate worker positions.
What can I do for you?
And honestly, the other part of that is a lot of the games that really big studios have been making, like the biggest of the biggest studios have been making, a lot of the games come out and they're not very good. And so then especially you look at this huge workforce you have and you're like, wait, we're employing 600 people and the game we put out is not very good, not very well received, not very played. Ooh, we got problems. We must fire. We must fire everyone. So yeah, they have these big studios with all these workers, but the games kept getting worse and worse. And then you have indie games that are like, those are the best games. And so obviously there's a structural problem inside these big companies. Patrick, good afternoon to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. We're in the middle of a AAA crisis. We're not in the middle of a gaming crisis, because there are tons of really amazing indie games and AA studio games that don't cost you $90, that don't want you to pay another $15 a month for some kind of Game Pass. There are tons of these smaller studios making amazing pieces of art. And so we're not in a gaming crisis, but we are in a AAA crisis, because what we're realizing is like this thing that AAA has become, nobody needs it, and the games aren't very good, and nobody wants it. The people who run the companies want it, because those people want to keep making shit tons of dollar bucks, so they want it to be exactly what it is. But gamers don't, and gamers haven't been liking the games. Because when you set out from a point of view that's just to make money, and you pour all of your effort into something that's supposed to be art, but the reason you're doing it is to make money, you're gonna make something that's not as good as it could have been if it were actually art. That's why all these AAA games suck. Because they're made from the standpoint of we're going to make money off this. And that's not a way to make anything good. You're never gonna do anything good if that's your perspective. Yeah, take Valheim, for example. Most of the time, you can pick up Valheim for 10 bucks. Valheim is one of the best games made in recent times. Especially if you like the genre. But even if you don't like the genre, if you know anything about the game, it's one of the best games made in recent times. Same thing for Hades and Hades 2. These smaller games. The games themselves aren't even smaller, it's just a different scale of game, different scale of company. They also focus on making games for the wrong audiences. It's because they're not making games for any real audience. It's like they're perceiving an audience they want to exist. They have this vision of an audience they want to exist, AAA gaming companies do. And then they make games for this made up person. They have this whole idea of like, well, these are the kinds of people we want to buy our games. Well, did you double check to make sure those people exist? Because I think they don't. And if they do exist, they're not buying video games. But you didn't think it all the way through. You were supposed to make games for gamers, not for some made-up person that you wish would like your games. And that's where you went wrong. And not even a real person. Like, there was no real person in mind. That's what happens when you have people that are not gamers and have never been gamers making video games. How can you make a video game or run a video game company if you're not a gamer and you didn't come up playing games? If at no part of your life games were an integral part of you, how could you possibly run a game company, lead at a game company, or develop a game? If a gamer is not how you identify yourself to be, how the hell could you make art in the form of a game if you've never been a gamer? And these companies are full of people that are not and have never been gamers, and that's okay. Like, you're not a better person for having been a gamer. It's just that if you're not a gamer, you need to get a different corporate job somewhere else in a different industry. You cannot go into making games and making games as art from the perspective of never having been a gamer, and you certainly shouldn't be leading a gaming company or shouldn't be leading people at a gaming company if you've never been a gamer. It's just not the way to do things, and you're not going to make good games going about it that way. And it's like, finally, that idea is coming to fruition. All of these games that have come out in AAA are sucking, and so these companies are laying off droves and droves and droves of corporate employees. And everyone's like, oh my god, what's happening? It's like, well, they realize that you can't make a great game by throwing corporate bodies at it. That it just isn't done that way. And a lot of the companies will not figure out how to make good games. A lot of the companies will probably eventually shut down completely. But the first step is, well, let's get rid of superfluous personnel and see what that does. In the short term, that'll increase their profits, but if they can't figure out how to make good games, eventually they'll shut down entirely. They'll have to let go of everybody. Anyway, that's all I got. It sucks from the personal perspective of I hate to see people lose their job, obviously. It's fucking awful. As someone who has lost a job that I held for over a decade, it really fucking sucks. And it can absolutely crush you. And so I'd hate to see somebody lose a job at the same time the way these companies are run isn't working. And so they have to shrink, and some of them are going to have to shrink out of existence. Five out of 5. Alright, let's release the raptors. Requires the village. Oh, I'm at the village. Oh, we need a windmill. Specifically this windmill. Okay. These raptors are very picky about where they start their feeding frenzy. You'd think they'd be happy just to sink into some beef. But they're not. Oh, Jesus. Where'd you come from? raptors have been released. Like, I guess, like, we summoned them more than we released them. I mean, we laid some bait and they just came running into town. That's not really releasing them, that's like calling them forth. We summoned the raptor apocalypse on these people. Oh, jeez. Raptor apocalypse, that would suck. That wouldn't be any fun at all. Alright, we got a couple other things. I don't know if some of these are up here or not. Bloodfen Feathers and Goreclaw. We picked these up down in Mud Sprockets, so I don't know. I don't think these raptors are all the way up here. I think the raptors must be somewhere down this way. For that one. Let's go turn these in.
Good one. See you later. See you around.
This could be an upgrade. I don't know what we have on our neck. Okay. Oh, we have the oh, well, this other one is 2 more stamina. We'll take it. Oh, Jane is hanging out here.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Shh, I'm trying to think here. Are you trying to think here? Well, about what? Speak to Casa Crimson Wing and use one of her griffins to survey. Wait. Why is she here? Is she just here, like, randomly? Shadow Shard Fragment from Maradon. No, yeah, these people, like, usually they're in the Mage Tower. They're here for some event. I don't know what event they're here for or what's happening exactly. But her being here was, like, completely coincidental. She wants me to go talk to the person, the Flight Master, back in Theramore. Okay. Bloodfen... I guess the Bloodfen Feathers and the other stuff can wait. Let's just run back to Theramore. I don't think I want to pop the Hearthstone just yet. It's not that long of a run. She's doing the... she's doing the one quest, yeah. Diplomacy, whatever. Yeah, we don't have that one. I dropped that chain a while ago. The missing diplomat, that's what she's doing. Mm-hmm. Corporations know best how to make $1. Or not just make $1, but they know how to make $1 in the very short term of the cents. How many dollars can we make in the shortest term of time possible? Let's not think too far ahead. And so that's what they know how to do best. Whether or not anything else is for the best, that's... You have to, it depends how things work out, right? If things work out okay, then it was for the best. If not, then we made a mistake. We go back to the... But yeah, in the short term, they're going to do what saves money, what makes them money. That's the playbook. It's the playbook that corporations have been using since, like, the mid-80s. And they're still using it.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend. Be careful. Light bless you. Be careful.
Major Mills at the Theramore docks wants you to defeat Tethier. Am I gonna be able to defeat Tethier, or is he just gonna murder me? I don't know. 4,300 XP, I'll give it a shot.
Careful.
Alright, what are we doing? 12 out of 12 Marines remaining. Okay, that's good. We got cannons here at different intervals. I can't seem to pick up any cannonballs, don't know if that's going to be important or not. I have no idea how to do this quest. I feel like there's a very specific series of events that we probably have to do appropriately in a timely manner. And I don't know what they are. Oh, maybe I'd fire these cannons at him. I don't know if I can control the cannons. I certainly can't attack him with my weapons. So that's out.
Can I help you?
Okay. We'll let this play out. And we'll see if anything becomes obvious. Because right now, all I have are a bunch of shiny cannons that I can't do squat with. Maybe once he freezes them, I have to do something. Like, we'll just see how it plays out. I probably don't want to be hit by him. Well, she got hit. She's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. This one's lit up. I can click this one. Okay. Alright, I can click them now. Maybe I ought to do that. Should I be mounting up between this? Yeah, I should probably be mounting up. I see what we're doing. We lost a marksman. I was hoping we wouldn't have to lose anybody, but apparently that wasn't in the cards with our slow start. Our lack of initial comprehension cost that person their lives. Alright, we got a little celebration going on. And then eventually... oh, there we go.
Greetings.
We don't need any of this stuff.
For the Alliance.
Well, that was neat.
something specific?
How about you buy my junk?
See you later.
Alright, we're almost level 42. There is a warrior trainer here as well if we ding 42 while we're here, which it looks like we will. A grim connection. I don't know, like, how we didn't get that one in already. Very weird. I don't know if I'm going back out there right now for that. We had a thing we had to talk to the flight master, and Jaina wanted her to send us somewhere. Survey Alcaz Island. Okay. Let's go survey Alcaz Island. I don't know if we can ever actually set foot on this island or not. It's clearly where, like, Onyxia has set up some of her loyalists. I saw an interesting little cellar. The cellar looked like it went down into the ground. I've never seen a cellar like that anywhere else in Classic. But I'm not sure if one can actually swim out here. Or if you get into, like, fatigue territory. It's all deadly elites anyway. So this one turns into Jaina. We're assuming that Jaina's back in the Mage Tower now. If she's out on one of her little errands, then we're not going to be able to turn this in.
Welcome to Theramore. Have you come to help the Alliance? All I ever wanted was to study. Welcome to Theramore. Have you come to help the Alliance? All I ever wanted was to study.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Welcome to Theramore. Have you come to help the Alliance?
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
And that is level 42. What do we train at 42? Anything good? Battle Shout 5 and Intercept.
I do for you? See you around. You need something? See you later.
Alright, I think we're gonna fly back over to Mud Sprocket, and then we'll work on the Bloodfen Feathers, Goreclaw. I'm not sure about this one. Leg of a giant crab. Where would there be crabs? Oh, are you willing to travel? Okay. Yeah, I don't know where they want us to go for this one. Swamp of Sorrows. Yeah. I mean, do I really want to do stuff? I guess I have to go to Swamp of Sorrows for the fish. Oh, God. Level 37. Level 37, 38, 35 is gray, basically, at this point. 38. No, this is not really a place I want to go for questing. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna put us in flight. I need to go AFK
How are you?
for a minute.
Safe travel.
I will be back. Alright, we are back. So let's go explore this area over here. It's really the only place besides the worm bog we haven't been into. We're looking for raptors and a named raptor. I see a raptor. There we go. Dashing Dan, thanks for stopping by the stream. I think there's like a 95% chance they will do Wrath, yeah. I think you'll get to see Wrath again. One more time for old time's sake. Because Last Titan is remaking Northrend. So if you play Last Titan in retail, you'll get to see a Northrend remade. It'll probably coincide with Wrath Anniversary being out. So you'll have old school Northrend and Wrath Classic, and then you'll have new Northrend and Last Titan. There's a lot of synergy there, so there's no reason for them not to do Wrath Anniversary. I feel like we're close to being done here for now. I've got to go turn in whatever this is. See if that chains into anything else. We didn't get any quest yet to fight any of these dragonkin, but maybe that's all horde side stuff. Maybe it's yet to come. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out in a minute whether any of these chain.
Potential customer. Keep it real.
Okay, here we go. Banner of the Stone Maul. Retrieve the Stone Maul banner and bring it to Brog. The Essence of Enmity. Bring 10 Black Dragon Essence. Okay, so that's the totem. We kill him, we click the body, we use the totem. The banner, I have no idea where the banner is, except that it's in one of their camps. Very cool. Okay, let's go do that stuff. The banner's gonna be back in a Barrow Den. The Barrow Den is not here. Maybe it's over here further to the west. Alright, banner retrieved. We need one more essence. Spirits of Stonemaul hold. Put 10 Stonemaul spirits to rest. Okay. That's the bones we click on. It summons an ogre spirit. Where is that at? Somewhere close. Somewhere near the Stonemaul ruins. Maybe on the outskirts of the ruins. Looks like an undead mage is also working on this quest. Tanita, welcome to the stream, and thanks for joining us today. I'm almost there for ZF. Yeah, I guess I am. It's hard to remember that because, you know, we're not even in Tannerus yet. I don't know when I'm going to be in Tannerus. I have all this stuff to finish. I have Stranglethorn stuff I want to finish up, the pirate quest. So yeah, I don't know. Eventually we'll be in Tannerus. Whenever we're in Tannerus, then we'll do ZF. Might not be to level 43 or 44 at this point. Son of a biscuit. Oh. This area got busy. That was fun. Maybe we drove that guy off. I think I dropped some aggro onto him. Maybe that'll give us a little bit of a break. It's always nice when you activate a quest mob and somebody just fire blasts it. You got a red pally? Nice, nice. Right on. Yeah, we'll get there someday. Maybe by Thursday or Friday. Tomorrow I'm playing retail. So it won't be tomorrow. It'll probably be maybe Thursday or Friday. That we're ready for ZF. Mr. Santa, have a good rest of your evening. We'll catch you later. Take care. Plant the stone mall banner near the entrance to Onyxia's lair. Okay. That is going to be the end of that chain. Let's fly back to Theramore, then we'll go out and we'll turn in this other breadcrumb. We'll see if that chains into anything else. But it looks like we're about to finish up here. And then if we're going to be finished up here, I think we're going to go back to Stranglethorn. We could fly up to Ratchet, and we can jump the boat over to Booty Bay.
next we meet, be careful.
Oh, he has more quests. Bring the Grim Totem battle plan back.
Till next we meet. Good luck, friend.
And bring 7 armaments. Okay, I wasn't making up the armament collecting quest.
Be careful.
We just hadn't gotten to it yet. And so that stuff's going to be back here. Alright, I mean, I don't mind more questing here. Jeez, I mean, what if we leave here at level 43? That'd be pretty crazy. But that might be what happens if we have to do many more quests. We're probably going to leave here around level 43. We'll go back to Stranglethorn, get 44, and then head into Tannerus at 44. That'll be pretty well ahead of my typical vanilla curve, which forces us into Tannerus around level 40 or 41 usually. ZF will be fun, but after that it's Outland. So after a bunch of ZF, I'm probably not going to run anything else. I had a certain kind of time in those Blackrock runs and those Spire runs, and I don't know if I have it in me to do that again. So I'll probably run a bunch of ZF, and then I probably won't dungeon again until I get into Outland. I don't really want to tank any of that stuff. And those are not my favorite dungeons. They're okay to do like once, but I don't know. They can be okay, but I don't want to farm them. Like, I don't really want to do them. There's going to be more than enough quests to do. I kind of found that out last time, is that there's more than enough quests to do that you don't really have to just grind dungeons. You know what I wouldn't mind doing again? I liked Stratholme and Skolamance. I liked those. Those are pretty nice. I just don't want to do Blackrock. I don't want to do Blackrock Spire. I'm going to avoid those ones. But yeah, maybe I can do some Skolamance. Skolamance is kind of chaotic but fun. Stratholme, kind of the same thing. But that's only if I get like really bored with questing. It's if I get really bored with questing, or if a situation arises that late where getting quests done becomes difficult. Like if areas are oversaturated or something like that. Wonder where the Grim Totem battle plans are going to be. This guy has a Grim Totem note, 100% chance to drop. I guess, is that what we're looking for? Or is the note the battle plans? There's the note. Oh, we need 4 notes. 4 notes will make the plans. So we gotta focus on the elders. Chris, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for joining us. You guys saw this elder fall from the sky, right? If you didn't see it, rewind the stream like 2 seconds. I just, like, he fell out of the sky. I don't know. Like, maybe he was climbing the tree, but I just saw him drop. Like, out of nowhere. I've never seen anything quite like that before. That was strange. Yeah, I don't like it. That should be all 4 of the notes. Dante, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining us. It's been decent so far. Alright, that's it for this area. Let's go turn these in. I don't know how many more quests this guy could have for us, but I'll do whatever he's got. This might be it, though. There's no more named guys back here. We've killed elders, we've freed prisoners, we've got the battle plans. Maybe there will be one more quest after the battle plans. Well, isn't that awkward? You kill my quest giver, I kill your escort quest. This is the way the world works. And then we both wait for respawn. Is this the undead mage? No, this is a new mage. This is a troll mage. Oh, troll mage is about to die. I wish I could just sweep in and finish you off. Get out of here. Yeah, leave my quest giver. Let my quest giver reset at least. She's like AoE farming them. Like, who AoE farms quest mobs? It's rude. Sergeant Lucas, could you please resume your station, sir? Sir, you son of a... Ugh. Dislike it. Obviously, she was gunning for the quest guy. I'm gonna kill this escort quest as long as I have to wait for my guy to respawn. We'll just hang out here, and anytime she spawns, I'm gonna kill her. This could be like a 10-minute respawn. Something absolutely atrocious like that. Not really a lot around here to fight either. First things first.
Greetings. Good luck, friend. Be careful. Till next we meet. Good luck, friend. Till next we meet. Be careful.
Speak with Tabitha.
Next we meet.
Okay, we've already done all of Tabitha's quest, I think, but we'll go talk to her. Just to make sure this doesn't chain into anything unexpected, I guess. She's all the way down there, though. Do I just want to fly? To Mudsprocket? Yeah, probably. I don't think she's gonna have anything else for me, though. Is this only a breadcrumb? Because I don't need a breadcrumb. Unless it's gonna chain into other stuff. I guess the only way to find out is to go do it.
What's on your... Keep your feet.
You need something? Farewell. Safe travels.
Alright, she actually has more quests. At least one more. We have to burn tents at the Grim Totem place nearby.
Be careful.
It's gonna be directly north of us. It's a pretty easy quest when other players have murdered every single Grim Totem in the area. John Rex, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for joining us today.
King's honor, friend. Farewell. Go with honor, friend.
And speak to Captain Garen Vimes.
Light bless you.
Okay, that's back in Theramore. Alright, I think we're basically done with Dustwallow. I'm gonna hearth back to Theramore. And yeah, level 42 and over a halfway through the level, that's pretty decent. Pretty happy about it. I'm also like ready to go out of the marsh. I think I'm ready to leave the marsh. The marsh has a very specific aesthetic. It's really nice for a while, but then I get ready to leave. Okay. To the keep.
King's honor, friend, or the Alliance.
Lay the wreath at the Hyal family monument. It's one of the larger stones in the graveyard just north of Theramore's gates. Okay.
With honor, friend.
Yeah, I kind of remember the end of this one. In the way that they took Dustwallow Marsh in TBC, and they fleshed it out for both factions, they added a bunch of quest chains for both factions, they added an entire goblin hub that wasn't there prior to TBC for both factions to quest out of, and just really fleshed out the zone, made it an awesome place to come for this level range. That's all they needed to do when they did Cataclysm. Like, if they wanted to remake the old world, all they needed to do was use the same brush that they used to repaint Dustwallow. Like, whatever, like, gaming philosophy you had, like, oh, we want to do this, that, and the other, like, Dustwallow is a perfect example of an expanded classic zone. It didn't get destroyed, it didn't get obliterated, everything got expanded upon, the stories got fleshed out, the zone got fleshed out, and it's just a really great zone. And, like, that's all that they ever should have done with the classic zones. They should have just kept, like, every expansion, they could have picked a handful of them, and they could have gave them the Dustwallow treatment. Like, every expansion, just do a few of them. You never needed to destroy the old world and remake it. You just needed to continue fleshing it out. That would have been really nice. They're waiting for him in the Shadowlands. Yeah, they're probably going to get placed in different covenants, though, so they probably won't see each other again, even in death. As we know, those covenant choices are permanent.
What can I do for you? Be careful. For the Alliance.
That's it. That's a pretty good place to leave the zone. I feel like we've accomplished, we brought closure, we brought some modicum of peace through our blatant destruction of everything and everyone. And now we can go back to the jungles. Out of the swamp, back to the jungle. Best way to do that, we're gonna fly over to Ratchet and catch a boat to Booty Bay.
Great to meet you. Be good. Keep it real. Have a good one. Be good.
Ah, the Barrens. I miss the Barrens. What a nice place. Risen, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. When can I have my house in retail be a boat? You know how like some people live on boats? Like they have the boat in the dock, but they'll just basically live in the boat. When can we do something like that? That'd be pretty cool. To have a boathouse. I know they got the tree houses now, and you gotta pay a lot of money for the tree house. Be cool to have a boathouse. Not that you go anywhere in it. Because sailing is hard. But you just sit there and like hang out in it. Let's grab the captain's chest. We gotta find the pirate stuff. I want to do the pirate questing. You sure that's a future option? You know, it might be if they ever have a nautical theme again. If there's ever an expansion with like a nautical theme. Maybe if the Naga get involved, or if we do something like that, then maybe we could have boathouses. But it would have to be thematic to what's going on in the game, I think, for them to bother with it, because clearly they haven't bothered with it. Apartments too. I'm still waiting until we can get like a downtown Stormwind apartment. I want to look out the window of my apartment and see like the square. I don't know what we took from that guy. Stranglethorn Fever, oh god. Okay. What else do we have? Level 50, level 44 and 41 we can grab. I'm gonna rebind my hearth here. We don't need it in Dustwallow now. I think we're good there. This guy still doesn't have the snuff quest? What in the hell?
What's up? Hurry back!
Nope, lesser bloodstone ore.
Hurry back!
Tranrack, okay.
Glad I could help.
Greetings.
I'm not finding any of the quests I thought I would find. I thought we'd be able to do the pirate stuff, but nobody has the quests. Nobody has any of the pirate quests. Very weird. Maybe it's a level thing. Maybe it's like a level 43 thing. I don't know. Oh wait, what do you have a Curious by the bundle. I can get a Curious by the bundle, but I can't do the pirate stuff?
For the Alliance.
What? What am I missing? Oh, maybe it's further down the docks. Maybe I just ran past the guy. Yeah, here he is. I must have just ran past him.
Yo, keep it real!
What can I do for you? Be careful. See you around.
Alright, well let's go do part 1 and see what happens. Maybe we have to do this one to open up the others. That would make sense. So there should be one for the guy's eyeball, the snuff, and then of course we'll get the kill quest after this one.
Time is money, friend! Glad I could help!
Here we go.
Talk to me. How may I aid you? Farewell. Hail. Light be with you. Light bless you.
Alright, that's all the pirate quests. Let's go see if we can get these done. You know, sometimes this is kind of hard to get done. It depends on how many people are doing it. But we'll go have a look-see. It's prime time probably. Yeah, 9:15 server time. Probably lots of people working on these quests. We'll see whether or not we can get this done today or whether or not this will be a tomorrow or next time type of thing. I gotta be real, I'm not doing Shadow Panthers, so I'm gonna drop this one. We are not bothering with that. Raptors we can do, I don't mind doing Raptors. Raptors should be around that area. We can even do like a Curious by the Bundle and stuff could lead us into the Raptors, but I think we go check on the Pirates first. Oh, nice. There's the eyeball. Oh, we got that really fast. Last time it took forever for that to drop. Last time we found both of the items we need in the boat. Doesn't look like that's happening this time. Neither item is in the boat, so there, well, there's going to be one here and then one question mark. Oh, they're both here. Oh, that's really swell for us. We got lucky last time, and we got unlucky this time. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Hey there. See you around.
Sometimes there's swashbucklers out here on the little islands. Let's go check the little islands. It can't hurt to take a look. Today it's all warlocks. Alright, that's all the Corsairs we need. Now we're just looking for the rest of our snuff. What do we have? 9 out of 15. We don't have to get all these now. Like, we're going to be killing pirates elsewhere, I think. Or at least there will be pirates that we could kill. But let's see what we can get. Alright, for now, let's go turn these ones in.
Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and we'll upgrade our cloak into this. There we go. It's not much of an upgrade, but it's something.
Well met. Goodbye. Ancestors watch over you. Go in peace.
Very close to level 43. Alright guys, I have to leave it right there for today because I am out of time for now. So I'm going to park it at the inn. We'll pick up things here on Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to be leveling up a Void Demon Hunter in Midnight, for those interested in that. And then this evening I think I'm going to come back for a couple hours of my Midnight Paladin. Do some endgame stuff, do some empowered delves, turn those up to rank 11 I think, do some prey and stuff like that. So if you're interested in retail, I'll be on tonight, I'll be on tomorrow. We will continue our adventures right here in Stranglethorn on Thursday. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today and for all the support. I really appreciate it. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.